Hey there, Rebus Forever here. Welcome to a 3 AM long play type thing for Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. I don't normally play this style of game, but it's wearing 40k clothing, so I can't really not. I think one of the only 40k releases that's been out on Steam that I didn't play was the lane defense one, because I thought that was an example of Games Workshop handing out their licenses a little bit too freely. Let's proceed. So thus far, we are in early access. This is your central hub area. You can craft things, I've not interacted with that. Storage, I've also not interacted with that. Inoculator? I guess that's for when you want to be inoculated. You have a store I've not really been interested in interacting with because you seem to get loads and loads and loads of loot. Single player is accessed via the star map, which gives you the freedom to travel to all of these different places. At the moment I think that it's mostly placeholder missions as opposed to genuine, real, actual story missions. Though they're coming. Let's go and mess up Papa Nurgle.
The corruption of Nurgle is a fascinating phenomenon, Inquisitor. Even the most resilient life forms are quickly overwhelmed by the combination of warp energies and physical pathogens. We must immediately deploy countermeasures.
So, we move with the arrow keys and left clicking and holding down the left mouse. Abilities are triggered with left, right mouse buttons and also the number keys. You can move your mouse around, your screen around with your middle mouse button. Space to loiter into cover. That's super loud. Okay. I've got a sword and a sword. And do I have a grenade? What do you? Nope. I do have a long range jump. Let's change to sword. I've not tried melee before. Oh. That made them disintegrate. And my plasma pistol. Here's the... Okay, I think I regret going melee. I think maybe melee isn't the problem, and the problem is me. I've only played a couple of missions, and the Chaos Cultists didn't all mob you. You've got your wee little shield. Ah! You have a shield here, and health here, and health packs here. They all regen, which you would think would make it easier, but thus far, obviously, I'm not making anything look easy. So, my objective is to clear out some Nurgle nests, which doesn't sound appealing. Let's get rid of the chat. I was originally thinking this game was going to be a third-person game or a first-person game. When I found out it was a top-down game, like a dungeon crawler, I was kind of disappointed initially. But after my first game, and then my second game, where I realised there was a cover mechanic, and you could get into cover, got used to using the abilities, I'm thinking this could be pretty awesome. And that's without having tried the multiplayer just yet, which I suspect will really sell me. I'm really enjoying the use of cover, which is a mechanic like 40k is, or like the Warhammer range of games is always used quite heavily. I never played the Inquisitor or Inquisition. I think there was a role-playing style game, Dark Heresy or something. Never played it. I don't know if that had miniatures, if this game simulates that in some way. But I bet if it did have any miniatures and there was combat, I bet cover was a factor. How will I spot a Chaos Nurgle nest when I see one? What's going on with these little fellas? They look a bit like the baddies from Mars Attacks. This is what happens if you don't pay your cleaners. Oh yeah, that cover mechanic. It'd be cool to be able to tilt the camera a bit, just to see a little bit further away. I think I found my first Nurgle nest. All of this weirdness over here implies that.
Scorched Earth protocol, a rudimentary but effective solution.
Too far? Yep, too far. Very noisy and too far. Any loot? This game is great for anyone that really enjoys hearing people walk with heavy boots on. Stampy, stampy. I mean, this mission was literally called a placeholder mission, so I'm not expecting very much by way of narrative. Definitely using long range more than I am. Oh. Pardon me. You stop shooting me. They've definitely captured the aesthetic correctly of both the 40k universe and Chaos Corruption. Ooh. Oh. I don't want to commit to this room too heavily, but I think I must. Okay, that jump ability is pretty useful. Everything's so gross. The enemies could do with a slightly higher detection range. That's what I think. Oh look, that's another one of my objectives.
Infection source cauterized.
That was, rather. You almost feel bad. I mean, almost. They are very gribbly.
The Auspex readings are fascinating. The gas is clearly lethal. Perhaps you should keep your distance.
I wonder if there's a run. Oh look, there is. Oh, I've needed that. That it makes the game like 200% better. I was enjoying it before. Oh, I want to play Blood Bowl like this. Oh god, this is like Naked Gun. No. It's tragic, but in my head was MC Hammer. I can't touch this. I'm not entirely sure if referencing that I thought it is the same as saying it. Like in a non-referential way. They need to build...
research of warp-borne pathogens and toxins. We also saved innumerable Imperial citizens.
They need to build their Nurgle out of sturdier stuff. So, that was a single player mission. This is a single player mission post-loot screen, where they just seem to give you loads of stuff. I mean, obviously it's going to be wiped before the game's release, I assume. Or I doubt it will be so generous. But welcome back. I have since turned down the settings a little. Hopefully that'll make the gameplay a bit more smooth. I figure now is a good time to have a look and see if any of the stuff that I got is any better than any of the stuff that I had. So Artificer stuff is better. I have equipped an autogun and sword and pistol that I didn't particularly enjoy. I did like the autogun, but I'm going to swap it for the shotgun for no good reason. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that all seems like I've got the best something. I don't know. We have a character screen. Not sure what any of this is for. We have a skills screen. Not really sure. And this is where something to do with heroic deeds happens. Now we properly understand every single menu in the game, as much as anyone will ever need to. Let's click on co-op. And see how long this takes. Woo, a game. Ready, I'm ready. Oh! Okay, I'm fine.
Sorium. Eliminate negative variables for preferred outcome.
So, here's another single player mission. I have to eliminate negative variables for a positive outcome. I assume that probably means kill things. Oh, hello. I wonder if anyone's going to be up for a pleasant discourse. Give me pain? No? Okay. Let's kill someone. That seems very loud. Maybe it's just me. Oh. Oh, my health is going down quite rapidly. Okay, most of my shots are missing anything. I just want to walk over there, I don't want to shoot everything. Okay. Every time I press the cover button, he hops back into the cover I've just been trying to get him to run away from. Apparently I'm allowed 3 deaths, but I'd sooner regen my health. I'm supposing that's not supposed to look like that. So, everything is over here. I'm going to check around for some loot or anything first. I've killed quite a few of those storage boxes, yet to find one storing anything. I feel as though they should just be called boxes. Oh, a Space Marine. Let's look at my buttons and see what ones I have. There we are. That was strategy and tactics. I did a jump like Anakin. Although I guess this spin is more complicated. I've tried some different graphics options to see if I could get some smoother gameplay. I hope it's worked. I'm really liking the way this game looks and plays. Oh, just one of you die. Now get in cover. Now run away. Let's use a bit of the old health pack. It's the first time I've used one of those. Let's go and punch that turret. Okay. That looks like a fancy sword. Space Marine. Okay, what's my other weapon? Shotgun. Hello, Space Marine. You're gonna want to shoot me in the face. Oh, I wasn't even aiming at anything then. Oh, there's a run button. I learnt about that recently. Okay, I'm just gonna have to man up and just take a few hits on the chin. That looks like a less fancy sword. This is an alpha build. I don't know if anyone mentioned that. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Or near it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to reload every now and then, aren't I? Sometimes I just get it into my head that I must shoot the barrel, even when the exploding barrel, even when it's clearly I'm gonna suffer more health than if I just tackled everyone traditionally. It's a tough life for henchmen. Oh, hello. I should get in cover. That's hurting. And I should remember about the reloading. And I should stop using a shotgun when it's no longer useful. I should just keep this at all times. It's just like the most hardcore laser pen ever. I'm sure people can probably post YouTube videos that disprove that statement. I don't like being made to walk in a bunch of different directions. Okay, now the shotgun might be useful. Oh. So, the performance of the game, I have a fairly reasonable computer. But I've got to say, it's not great performance. I'm playing on 1080. I normally play at 2K, and that wasn't very much fun to record with. So I don't know if that's just because. So I don't know if that's just because it's in alpha or because I'm recording, or whether or not it's going to sort of be a really fairly demanding game when it's released. Is there anything that's going to blow up now? No, just me. That's right, you run into cover. Either way, at the moment the performance isn't fantastic. Oh my gosh, no one wants to die. As I record this, I'm uncertain whether or not the recordings are actually going to be useful at all. Won't someone be a good chap and die? This isn't running away, this is a tactical withdrawal. And he could probably do with chasing me a bit more. Zap, zap, zap. His gun's so much bigger. Die! Heretic. Alright, that's why he was hard as a commander.
Threat eradicated. Mission status updated.
Didn't one of these... Okay. I think I have to activate... Okay, one more shrine. Okay, that was all out of range. Oh, they're still alive. Long range, I think. Oh, look, there's a big old turret over there. It just disintegrated. Oh, but literally like an entire Chaos Forest party. Let's see who I can pick off. Probably having some sort of psytrance rave or something. Oh god. I think this might be a shotgun moment. Let's reload. Are you gonna stop following me or what? Just if I could just get one before I'm forced to fall back a tiny bit more. Okay. I think I'm pretty close to just the where I started. Oh, health. Can I do you? I don't know what their plan is. Do you mind? Ah, that's better. That makes them do a blow up. Ah! Didn't realize they had friends. Still not retreating. This is all part of my plan. Okay, well this single player mission has been much more exciting than the previous. Balls off! Oh my god, it's like a firing squad. Which way did I come from? Okay. Bang? Bang? I don't know why I'm making sound effects. Oh my gosh. Aye. Allowed deaths 1 of 3. Okay, well, let's try not to do that again. Not really paid attention to my abilities, and I'm thinking what would have made a lot more sense multiple times there would have been right clicking, where you've got like a fully an auto fire mode. Well, this mission's definitely stepped it up. everyone just wanted to back off for a bit. I'd respect that. This is all very impolite. You back off. Wow, it's just like a constant stream. Back off. I did this. Oh yeah, I'm right at the beginning of... This is ridiculous. Welcome back. Unfortunately, the recording cut out whilst I ran in, destroyed a portal that stopped them from just respawning endlessly, and then ran back out. So, good job recording software. I also changed the settings on the assumption that that was the problem. Right, let's... Oh, I didn't mean to engage him in a melee. They seem spectatory.
For chaos.
Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to interact with this. Let's not be in the way of a hell brute when it charges, though. Probably not really focusing on the big picture by spending too... Oh, they're just going to respawn. So, yeah. Bit of scenery in the way there. I'll just nip out for a second and get my health back, and then change to a slightly more appropriate weapon for the Hellbrute. Just ignored what I was saying about the healing up there almost. So, I think I have longer range suite of abilities with this gun, but it's kind of useless against these little spuds. Oh, crikey. He just did a run. I realised he jogged. Okay. I will kill him with sheer incompetence. If you're gonna start shooting me as well... And it really feels like I was supposed to use that turret, but... You know what? I'm not entirely sure I'm gonna do this. I might need to play the game a bit more, learn the controls, not just get killed by everything. These little fellas are so overwhelming. And health, health, health. That's still in range. He seems to have me obviously on the melee front, and also on the ranged. Okay, let's... Let's shoot them all up. Okay, that's knocked us all down. Let's just press buttons quickly. Okay, I was like one jump away from getting that. I am ready to leave. It is late. I'm not having another cup of coffee. I'm gonna learn the game some more. Thanks for watching.